Hi, I'm Amberly from Aubergine Designs. I help homeowners, builders, and realtors make smart design decisions before time and money get wasted. Wellness real estate is everywhere right now. And depending on where you look, it can start to sound like every home needs a sauna, a cold plunge, a meditation room, a living wall, a home gym, and a spa bathroom. And listen, I am not anti sauna. Honestly, that is a goal. But I do think we need a more realistic conversation about what it actually means for a home to support wellness. Because for most people, a wellness home does not start with a luxury feature. It starts with a home that helps you feel better, function better, rest better, and move through daily life with less friction. What wellness at home really means. When I think about wellness at home, I am not just thinking about products. I am thinking about the everyday experience of living in this space. Can you find what you need when you're trying to get out the door? Does your bedroom help you wind down? Or does it feel like a visual to-do list? Does your kitchen support your routines? Or does it create bottlenecks every morning? Is there a place in your home where you can pause, breathe, and recover from the day? That is wellness design. Not necessarily a big dramatic renovation. Not necessarily a luxury amenity. Just thoughtful choices that make the home work better for the people who live there. Start by looking for friction. One of the first things I look for in a home is friction. Friction is anything that makes daily life harder than it needs to be. It might be the entry where bags, shoes, mail, and dog leashes pile up because there is no real landing zone. It might be a kitchen layout where everyone is constantly crossing paths. It might be a bedroom with too much visual clutter to feel restful. It might be lighting that is too harsh at night or too dim where you actually need to see. A home can be beautiful and still feel stressful if it is fighting your routines. So before buying anything new, start by asking, where does this house make life harder? That question is incredibly useful. Light and color matter more than people think. Light has a huge effect on how a home feels. Natural light can make a room feel alive, open, and restorative. But artificial light matters too. A room with only harsh overhead lighting can feel tense, even if the furniture is lovely. A dark hallway can feel heavy. A bedroom that never really gets soft and dim can make it harder to transition into rest. Color works the same way. Calm does not have to mean beige. Fresh does not have to mean sterile. Personality does not have to mean overwhelming. The right color palette can help a room feel grounded, warm, peaceful, cheerful, focused, or cozy. That does not mean every room needs to be painted a wellness color. It means the color should support the way you want to feel and function in that room. Nature does not have to be complicated. A connection to nature is one of the simplest ways to make a home feel better. But again, this does not have to mean installing a living wall. Those can be beautiful, but they can also become a maintenance headache very quickly. A more realistic version might be a chair near a sunny window, a small herb planter near the kitchen, a clean patio with one comfortable place to sit, a front entry that feels cared for, a few low-maintenance plants where you will actually see and enjoy them, a small outdoor spot where you can drink coffee, read, or sit quietly for 10 minutes. That counts. Wellness does not have to be elaborate to be meaningful. Create one place to recover. If your whole home feels chaotic, do not start by trying to fix everything. Start with one place. One chair, one corner, one bedside table, one entry zone, one outdoor spot, one room that feels calmer by the end of the week than it did at the beginning. This is where simple DIY projects can be powerful. You might clear and reset your nightstand. Swap one harsh bulb for warmer layered lighting. Create a basket system by the door. Add a washable runner to define an entry. Move a chair toward the window. Trim back overgrown landscaping near the front path. Edit one surface that has been collecting clutter for months. These are small changes, but they change the way a home feels in real life. And that is the point. A beautiful home should not just photograph well, it should help you live well. That does not mean it has to be perfect. It does not mean it has to be expensive. And it definitely does not mean it has to include every wellness trend currently circulating online. A wellness home is a home that supports rest, movement, connection, comfort, routines, privacy, light, air, nature, and ease. Sometimes that looks like a renovation. Sometimes it looks like a better layout. Sometimes it looks like a new paint color. Sometimes it looks like clearing the corner where stress has been quietly collecting. So before asking, what should I buy? Try asking, how do I want this space to help me feel? And what is one small change that would move it in that direction? That is where a wellness home really begins. Thanks so much for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're in the middle of a renovation or thinking about selling, feel free to reach out. I'll see you in the next one.